Yeah, we finally did it. It's 2026. We did it! We survived another year. We survived another birthday. Hey, congratulations. Now, it's a New Year's. It's that time of the year where people always make the promises that they're gonna lose weight. Let me give you some words of inspiration. You're gonna fail within the first 2 weeks. It's just a thing. People who always do New Year's resolutions that's always about losing weight always fails within the first 2 to 3 weeks. At first, it's easy. They start dieting, they start going into the gym, but then it's just like time. Time is always the enemy.
Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey stuff.
And then they fail immediately. It always happens, and it's just, there's nothing you can do. The human mind is weird, but hot dungus, I want to do something this year that's going to describe me. I'm doing a digital detox. I've been doing it for a while now. I've been doing it actually since November, for just my own reasons alone, and it's just been a breeze. Well, kind of. Let me explain. So, as for me, I'm always out here all the time. I work at a liquor store. I posted this many times. When there's not a lot of big rush, I'm self-employed. Well, not self-employed. I'm employed by my family. It's a family-run operation. I'm on my phone. And I'm starting to hate it. And it's also very apparent late at night as well. And sometimes when I'm bored or when I'm busy, I just put on some earbuds and listen to whatever thing I'm listening to. Like, crazy enough, when I started working for a family operation, I stopped listening to music. I mean, for a while, I did listen to some music. I wouldn't call myself a music connoisseur, but I just realized throughout the years, my listening to music has dwindled significantly, like since 2020. Like from 2020 to 2024, I had nothing. So that's what I'm going to be talking about today. It's just, what am I going to do now since I'm not going to be on my phone that much? And I'll tell you what I've been doing since November. So ever since I got off my phone, like, I literally have a charging port or a little charging station for all my electronics. They all live on there. Now that leads me to another problem is, now I don't have entertainment at night. Now I don't have anything to doom scroll. Like, you're probably doom scrolling on this video right now. Oh, hot dingus, I forgot. I can't play the piano. Well, you're still awake. Let's keep on rambling. But, so, music-wise or just entertainment-wise, I now have nothing to watch. So, YouTube is still there. But I just watch it on my TV. And I have YouTube playing. Like, I don't even watch, like, videos per se. Like, probably the only ones I watch right now on the big screen is the 8-Bit Guy, which is a amazing YouTuber who brings old, like, computers to life. And mostly right now, I've been watching a lot of old Doctor Who series, like John Pertwee, Tom Baker. Maybe I watch some Peter Davison or Colin Baker, but I still stick with the third and fourth Doctor a lot because Tom Baker is amazing. I want jelly babies because of him.
Would you like a jelly baby?
And now there's one problem. That's one thing solved, is that I'm breaking down my phone into several of its own components. Like, you saw me with my planner. That is the next thing, is that I'm actually using this, like, planning for the day, making sure my invoices are all set and stated. So there's that. And also, this is also great for keeping phone numbers as well, in case I need to call a contact or somebody. Because on the side, I do repair old game consoles, and I need to call them to tell them the progress of their repair. Also, music-wise, if you're listening to music and you don't have Spotify, like, that's another reason too, is like, I'm done with streaming services. One is a copyright. There's just one big thing about copyrights and who has what, and it's just hard to find. Like, no, streaming services don't have all the rights to some things, and that's okay. So, I'm now finding DVDs to watch some stuff. Like, I rewatched all of the Sam Raimi or Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. But for music, it's a little bit different because I have quite a few options on how I listen to music. But ultimately, it comes down to this. Like, this is my dad's old CD player, and it still works, but I had to modify it just for it to fit my needs. Like, I don't listen to music on this thing. It is abysmal, to be quite frank with you. Like, this thing has... The problem with this is it skips. When you make such subtle movements, it just like... Doom, 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 stop. Doom, doom, doom. Like, yeah, I don't want that. Like, I want to listen to music through and through. That's when this comes in. This is an iPod 7th Gen Classic. And this whole thing is modified up to the wazoo. I put in a lot of effort to make this look absolutely amazing. Like, the front plate is all going to be gold. It's not gray or silver that originally came out stock. And even in the back is all like blank. There's nothing on it. It doesn't say Apple. It doesn't say iPod. It doesn't tell you 2007 model A1238. Yeah, it doesn't have any of that. It's just my iPod. But the best part about it is if I go back to the settings, like, look, 468 gigabytes. Back in the day, the max you could get was like 160. 160 back in 2007 was plenty. You don't need that much of music or movies, but I have 512 gigabytes. Like, 512 gigabytes, totally unnecessary, but it's worth it in the long run because it's also running flash memory. There's no running HDDs here. There's no hard disk drives. This is all flash, no moving parts, and if I drop it, it's just the SD card falling off. I had that happen to me once. And to pair it off, I have some amazing earbuds as well. So, when I'm listening to music, I usually use ThinkBuds. I had like cheap $5 black earbuds that I've been using for some time. Now, throughout the time that I've been using it since November, the right side would just pop up. That's because the glue fell apart. It's cheap. I expected $5 earbuds. But I invested in these, and these sound so much better. These are KZ ZSN's in-ear monitors. These are the exact, or not exact, but these are similar types that artists use when they're performing on stage. Like, something similar to this is what they are known to wear. And the sound on this is absolutely fantastic. KZ ZSNs are a cult classic when you're trying to find better sounding audio. Like, you just clip it on, you put it on your ear, and you're set. Like, look at that. You see how it's also angled in? It's not just pointing to the right. Well, that's because our ears face inwards a little bit. So it actually helps you listen to songs and videos even better. Now, these are not going to be my only pair. I'm going to have like a smorgasbord of headphones because I'm done using wireless earphones. Wireless earphones, the sound does have a lot of bass, but the sound, the mids, the tops, like the trumpets and the saxophones are all being a little bit muddled, and I don't like that. I want something with bass and equal balance with that. I'm looking for that V sound in music, and that's where this comes in. And then I'm also going to buy some open back headphones as well. Predominantly the Samson SR850s. That's my next one. They're 32 ohms, meaning I can just plug this in without using an amplifier. And that's all I really need. But, okay, what about pictures? I'm still going to use my phone whenever I give it to, like, my brother or give it to my vendors when I need to order something. Yeah, that's always going to be there. I have to text and call my vendors all the time. But when I actually want to take pictures for that, I just throw out one of these. I actually got a Polaroid. And my gosh, when I say taking pictures is a privilege, I mean that. We take for granted how much we can use the phone to take pictures. I mean, the quality is great, but then the problem is you don't actually look at your photos. Like, tell me right now, do you actually take your time out of your day to actually look at your cloud? See how many phones you went through and how many pictures you took? I mean, I don't trust Apple. I don't trust Samsung keeping things in the cloud, but this is there. I just turn it on, I just take a picture, and it pops out. And I do have some example photos because I'm so new to using a Polaroid. Like, look, I got pictures of my dog, and this black and white gives it such an aesthetic. I mean, it's a little bit blurry, but then again, Polaroids are not made to be perfect. They're meant to be aesthetically pleasing because it reminds me of a time when taking photos was a privilege. Every shot counts, and it costs as well. Like, you can buy a pack of 8 Polaroid shots for like, I think 25 to 30 bucks. But these are I-type, meaning I had to buy a specific one, not just the classic 600 film. So there's that. That's my rant. Also, time. I almost forgot about the most important thing. The biggest measurement of all is time. You have to put the time. You have to put in the effort. So I just use a smartwatch. Like, this is the Fitbit Versa Lite, and I've been using this to keep track of my steps because I've been losing weight. I lost, I think, 206 to 191. That's like 15 pounds I shed off my body. And it is by far the best decision I have ever made. I feel so much better with my weight now because I've been like having this on my wrist. I'm like, oh well, how many steps am I done so far? I only did about nine steps. Nine? It didn't even record. Okay, my phone says better. I'm gonna have to walk just to make that updated. But it's not 9 steps. I walked more. I swear to God, I had this on for like 2 hours. I am not that lazy. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this rant video. Like, if you want to put in the time to do something, like I've been not telling you to do it. This is just from my perspective, and it feels absolutely phenomenal. Well, that's it, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Happy New Year's to everybody, and hope 2026 will go through like a breeze. Thank you for watching.